Hey guys, before you watch this video, I have to let you know, I played most of it with my microphone muted. Yep, so enjoy like a speed run of me playing without any commentary up until the very end when I think I had muted my mic when I actually had unmuted it. So sorry, but I didn't want to play through it all again, and I didn't see the point since I figured it out at the end of the game, the level, so not bad. I hope you guys enjoy anyway, and yeah, on to the video. Hi guys. So I decided I'd do a little voiceover commentary during my little speed run, just so you can all kind of see what I was doing here. Do I remember everything I was saying? Absolutely not. Excuse me. But I do remember coming in here and thinking, oh, this is easy. I already played through this. I was mercilessly almost killed by one of those chainsaw guys. And this is me remembering, oh, I actually didn't make it that far in this level. The Hell Knight's coming, trying to skip the cutscene. Can't skip cutscenes. Found that out. And this is me making a good save. Because I knew I was going to die. And if I died, I didn't want to go through that whole beginning part again. And as you can see, I'm panicking. I have no health. I thought I could just go through the teleporter. I think I'm about to die. And of course, when you're about to die, what do? I get the rocket launcher. BFG saved my life, and here I am freaking out because I'm so happy that I actually made it. And I'm in hell. And laughing at how it gave me more health. It gave me 25 health instead of the 5 I started with. And now I'm upset that I have no weapons, and I'm just focused. I'm in here. I'm trying to remember what's going on. And it's slowly starting to come back to me. Again, I've never finished the Doom 3 campaign. I've only ever watched my dad do it. But I remember bits and pieces of watching him do it. And yeah, I commented here about how ugly I think the imps look in Hell. They've got their skin that looks different, like fiery or bloody. And then there's the Hell Knight, and here I am having a panic attack because they didn't give me any good guns. And I was like, it took me so much to kill that Hell Knight, and now you're gonna make me fight him with just a shotgun. And all these other demons with no health. So I'm like freaking out, thinking, do I have to kill him? Which I do, and I did. This is the moment I realized, oh, maybe they're not as bad as I thought. I just need to remove them and to avoid the plasma bolts. But once again, here I am, low health, trying to just meander my way through hell. I really liked the level design here. I think it was really clever. It feels like what Hell in the original Doom games felt like. It really looked like it felt like it, and I was like, oh, it has that same like sense of hellishness, I guess. With like the brick and the stone and the chains and the bars. But yeah, so at this point, I actually think it was earlier I commented how in the original Doom games you could start on any mission and you would have access to all the guns. You just had to go find it. And I mentioned how this felt very much like that, where you start the level with just your fists, you find your pistol and your other guns, and then you slowly pick up other weapons as you progress through the level. And I thought that was like a really cool homage to how the original Doom games kind of operated, where you could have access to all the weapons on every level. You just had to find it most of the time. Obviously, you wouldn't get like the BFG or the plasma gun all the time. You would get your shotgun, your chain gun, and your chainsaw, all those sorts of things. At this point, I'm starting to get a little bit less scared of the Hell Knights. Like, yes, they're big and intimidating, but I'm realizing that they're slow and they have I wouldn't say weaknesses, but there's a strategy to fighting them, and I didn't realize that. This is a part that I loved. As soon as that pillar dropped down, I was like, that's what Doom feels like. Having a pillar drop down and like having the environment try to kill you, like that just screams Doom to me. It's not Doom without crushing walls. I think I said that in another Doom game some time ago. And it's the same here, like having that pillar drop down, like yes, this is Doom. All the candles, all the pillars, like this is the most Doom I think that the Doom 3 has felt thus far. It reminds me of the original Doom games. I hate those floating heads. I will always hate the floating heads. And yeah, we're just running through. I ignore what's down there. That'll come back later to haunt me. I'm feeling very confident at myself. I feel like I've got this. I feel like I'm nailing it. So I'm like, I can just run through. No, I can't. And here I am, surrounded. There's those 2 Hell Knights. Ignored them. Thought, oh, I can keep moving. No, I can't. In-spawn more Hell Knights, more imps. And I was like, I've made a mistake. And I think, oh, maybe I have it because I saw that imp and that Hell Knight fighting. But maybe this is fine. And then I get cornered and I die. And then it dawns on me, I don't remember when I last saved. And it's so far back. But now that I know it, I think, okay, I could just speed run through this. Get my little achievement for killing 20 enemies with my fists. I do think it's silly how when you punch enemies with the Berserker, they just fall, and it's just your fist hitting them, and then they just collapse, and I think it looks really silly. I didn't think it was silly. I mean, in the original Doom games, when you punch someone and they die, they like explode, so you feel more powerful. And in Doom Eternal, obviously, when you have the Berserker, when you punch someone, you like rip them in pieces. And in this one, you just hit him and it just falls over. And it feels a little lackluster. So I decided, you know, I'm like, I don't have to kill this Mancubus, and I already played through all this, and I'm a fool, so I'm just gonna run through as fast as I can. And it's, I'm also making fun of the guy on the recording that you can't hear because it's a little too fast, but this guy's lost in hell and he's lost his team, and I'm like, or misplaced his team is what he says, and I just make fun of him for that. You misplace your team in hell. So despite me like feeling like I know what I'm doing, I still forgot about those 2 imps there. And I think, you know what? I'm gonna go down there. Why not? And I go die in lava. And even though I did save my game, I did save it a little bit further behind the lava. I didn't expect to fall, in my defense. I thought I was gonna land on that little patch of floor, but you know, I'm bad at platformers. I should have known better. And then I realized, oh, there's stairs. I didn't have to jump down in the lava at all. I could have just walked down the stairs. Seems to be a recurring theme in my Doom 3 gameplay. I miss stairs, I miss elevators, I miss ladders. But now that I know about what I'm about to get into here, I'm like, alright, I've learned, you know, sometimes in games you just die and you have to try again. That was something that actually prevented me from playing Doom 3 for a long time, was the idea that I'd have to go through like trial by error and have to die and then restart the game and try a second time. And I didn't like that. The idea of dying and restarting was always just like, I don't want to die. But now that I recognize like, okay, that's just trial and error, learning from your mistakes, and then progressing and becoming better. And see there, I died, but I'm like a little upset because I actually made it really far in that room. There's a point here where I comment on how I'll make new saves. Maybe I did that later. Anyway, I mentioned how I make new saves in case, like, instead of just overwriting the save, just in case the save that I'm going to make is a bad place and I want to go back to an older save. And that's the idea. I've never done that. Every time I make a new save, oh, well, I'm going to save this game with, like, 10 health, so, you know, I might die and it might be a useless save, so I'll just make a new one. And in case I have to go back to the old one. I never go back to the old one. I always just deal with it. So here we go. Trial and error. Died 3 times, but I finally did it. Figured it out. Kill those little baby fairies. I despise those things. I think they take way too many shots to kill for how small they are. And they're hard to hit because they're so small. And they're just so annoying. And I thought they were like a sign that a Mancubus was nearby. But in the next next later, you'll see like they're around even when there's no mankeepus around. So here I am. See, I've learned. I'm saving. I mentioned how I do remember talking about how I felt like I needed to save every time I turned a corner, just in case something bad happened to me. Because clearly, as evidence for the last like 10 minutes, every time I turn a corner and make progress, I end up dying and losing all that progress. So I was like, you know what? I'm not playing that game anymore. I don't care how stupid it is. I'm gonna save. And there it is. killed the Hell Knight, but at the cost of my own life, which is arguably upsetting. But I'm like, you know, it's okay. I'm learning. I spent most of this part feeling like I was on the verge of death because I could not. There's no health, and it felt like every time I turned around, there was something new trying to kill me. Right here, I'm backing up, and I don't realize there's a little baby fairy behind me that was tagging me from the back while I was paying attention to the Hell Knight in front of me. And so see, I made a new save here with that low health thinking, well, if it sucks, I'll just try the old part again. Lucky for me, it's actually the end of the part, and I can go fight the Guardian. And there it is, the Soul Cube. And that's it, guys. And I'll let myself take it away. I have no idea if there's like a secret to killing this guy, or if it's just like pumping full of bullets. I feel like killing those things was important. Destroy the Seekers. Yep. I'm missing one. Where's the last one? Oh. Oh gosh. Hold on. Okay. Oh, I just ran into a corner. Wow, those are some real good misses. I hit something and now I've got my Internet Explorer open on my other monitor, so I've got like all this light staring at me. This is... I feel like I'm taking a lot longer than I should be on this. I'm doing what the Soul Cube said. Killing the Seekers. Oops. Should it be taking this long? Should I just be using rockets? Let's not. Let's just walk next to it. That's fine too. Can I shoot like that? Ah! That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, I'm glad I was just wasting all that time shooting the wrong thing. Oh, this is gonna be like one of those you just, I can only do it like so many times per moment. Oh, reload. Oh no, I just have to I just gotta keep shooting it. I don't know. I don't know the rules. Done! Yeah! It just took me a second.
We are many. We are one. We are the brilliant Thor. You know us as the Soul Cube. Free us from our eternal prison, and we will help you. Vanquish our enemies, and we grow stronger. Listen for our call, and then free us to smite down the evil.
Yes!
Destroying evil gives us life and makes us stronger. Unleash us when you hear our call. We will pass the life force to those who slave to you. We will see you.
Yes! Alright. Excellent. I have it. I have the Soul Cube. Finally! Alright. Well, I think that's all I'm going to do for this video. I gotta go check on my puppies. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!